Marcy, the group claims that people are being unfairly targeted during these checkpoints, but police say it's the only way for them to keep a handle on the erupting gang violence in their city. The number of murders, shootings, and drug busts are starting to mount up in the city of San Juan. To keep a handle on this growing problem, police started setting up checkpoints in the very areas that have been plagued by this type of crime.
We got to stand up for the prime victims of gang violence, and I think that's our main initiative here. And I think that we got to find every possible way and every which way we can to, through the legal side.
Since then, the South Texas Civil Rights Project group has been inquiring about these checkpoints, saying they could be unconstitutional.
What we've heard is that they weren't performed in the immediate aftermath, and sometimes it was quite some time after. And even if that were the case, they should be limited to that purpose. And if they're going beyond that and then they're using these checkpoints to collect more information, I think that certainly would be unconstitutional.
Attorney Joseph Martin says they started sending out public information requests to find out more about these checkpoints and gang databases, but haven't heard back from the city. So now they're filing a formal complaint.
They didn't respond to some of those requests. We repeated our request, and again, they didn't respond, and we think this is important information. So that's why we filed the suit, to get that information.
Chief Gonzalez says they will not share intelligence with anyone other than other law enforcement agencies for protection of officers and civilians, but says anytime they conduct a checkpoint, they make sure that they're in compliance with laws and that they're not violating any rights.
By statute and by law, we haven't done anything that is out of the ordinary.
As for the gang database, he says it's a state-run program, one that helps them when it comes to finding and locating potential suspects for a crime. Gonzalez says they still have a murder from back in 2008 that remains unsolved. He says if they would have had this system in place back then, this case might be closed today. In our Hidalgo County newsroom, Katie Lopez, Action 4 News.